Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Lego Batman, the video game. Let's continue the story. So, they have to call it Lego Batman, the video game. Oh, we haven't even saved yet. We played the entire first level, and it didn't even ask for a quick save yet. Interesting. That would have been bad if I had not done that right now. The reason I have to call it Lego Batman, the video game, is because there are TV series, at least now, called Lego Batman, and there are Lego sets called Lego Batman. So to identify it differently, it's Lego Batman, the video game. Okay, so Mr. Freeze, a scientist specializing in cryogenics, Dr. Victor Freeze froze his wife to prevent her death from a rare disease, but was injured in his lab and found himself unable to survive outside a sub-zero environment. As Mr. Freeze, consumed by anger, he uses frozen weaponry in a battle against the city of Gotham, and wears a refrigerated suit which gives him remarkable strength. There was a recent reboot story of Mr. Freeze, where the woman who he thought was his wife actually isn't even his wife, just somebody that he was crazily obsessed with and never actually met. Which, it was a pretty good story. But the more traditional thing is that it actually was his wife. And Robin's asking if they can get ice cream later. And the police have been frozen. Icy reception. So we start off with some more action in the second level. We've also lost our suits. So it's default Robin, default Batman right now. We're gonna have to get some more items first. Here's a cannon which I believe will shoot a cannonball if I jump on it enough times. But these guys will get out of my way. It's like a inflatable ball. There we go. Now I can't destroy this street lamp, which is odd because I could destroy the street lamps in the first level. Such inconsistencies I can only chalk up to multiple teams working on different levels at the same time and just not talking to each other. So one of the saddest things about this game is that since they don't talk, he's not going to say I'm Batman. Now I cannot reach that height. Even Robin, who's supposed to be more acrobatic, is not jumping any higher. Speaking of Robin, I wanted to point out when you hold down the X button here, you'll get the Robin signal to throw out his Batarang, Robin-a-rang. Of course, I can't blow up silver things with my Batarang, unfortunately. So, since these two cannons seem super central to this level, and this level is just constantly respawning enemies, I imagine after I destroy these two ice cream trucks, I will have accomplished whatever I'm supposed to accomplish. Here is a broken ice cream van that I think once I fix I could get to a new area. And here is the Riddler door. And he says nope. So we do know eventually we're gonna play as the Riddler. I think we'll play as probably most of the bad guys. We get a new magnetic suit for Robin. So the magnetic suit. Let's see. We'll go ahead and destroy these here while we're at it. Little central poles here that stop us from bringing vehicles in it. So where are the magnetic rails for this rogue suit? It only works for the very specific rails. I don't see them. So now that this works, I can drive that around. That wants to help me any. I still need something strong that can pull those bars. So we can come over here and pull this lever. I think we need to change the color to match the color up there. That's blue. Ah, and there's our magnetic flooring. So he jumps up here. Takes forever to get to that point. Ah. So it was supposed to be red on top, blue on bottom. Only had to do 2 of them. Nothing over here to change or needed to be changed. And now we can go in. Kind of strange area because it had several things to do, more than you would think, but then it's spawning characters non-stop, which is never really fun. And wasn't giving the best of directions as far as what we were actually trying to accomplish. Here we have the old style turntable Lego configuration. They updated that in some of the newer versions, so it's slightly smaller. Alright, so now we got a new bat suit. The glide suit allows Batman to glide. You'd think that he'd always be able to glide, but apparently not. Take out these henchmen and thermal coats, because they're always working with Mr. Freeze. So I make the bridge, and that allows Robin up here as an ice block. There's an ice block. Nothing else to get. So we'll put this together. What are we building? Is it a ramp up? I think it is. Yes, it's stairs. Which is exactly what we needed because we can't walk there, otherwise we die. In fact, even getting a little close to it's dangerous. Step on this, step on that, turn off the gas. Giant pile of ice cream with a blender, because that's what they do. They have blenders right on the catwalks and make ice cream like that. No, that's not how you make ice cream. So we know we're gonna need Robin's magnetic suit here to get up here. We'll have to figure out a way to help Batman get up here. There we go. Let's glide down. Little air vent there in case we need to go back up. A little falling off the floor in case I want to increase my death count. Lego games are not one of the games that you're probably ever going to play with no death. just too many random things are gonna occur that are gonna cause you to die. It's fine by me, but it can get slightly annoying at times if it takes too much. So we're going up Snake Way here. A little bit of a Dragon Ball Z reference. So I have to walk back and forth on this metallic winding pipe. So I can get up here, so I can build a box. Very random as far as to why you're doing these things. You're simply just running around and doing them, and somehow when you're running around acting silly, you accomplish the level. So I've activated the moving platform. I'll just walk on it. Batman can figure out his own way across. While Batman is figuring his way across, I will walk up here and go to the switch and open the door. Now, typically I don't actually need to wait for him, so I could have just run through it and he would have shown up right by my side when I came into the new area. We've got a whole section there I can't run in. I think we're gonna need the glide suit. And then this is interesting. See what happens if I... Oh no, I have to move this halfway. Now I have to move it all the way. So Robin gets on it. And then I have to spin it all the way back. There we go. Stand on this to turn it into stairs, so Robin can run over here, and stand on this to turn it to stairs, so Batman can do it. Teamwork! This is really Batman and Robin. When I was reading Batman comics, Robin was like not in the picture for one reason or the other, so I never really saw any of that in the comic books. It was all very much Batman alone. And this is a very cartoony version of Batman than what I was reading in the comic books, which tends to go darker and not be as lighthearted. I think I kind of prefer this cartoony version of Batman and Robin more than what I was reading, which is kind of weird because there's a very good chance that Batman 1966 might I might be wrong about the year, it might not be 1966, but there is a good chance that the original Batman TV show from the 60s, 70s will get a Lego Batman TV series or video game series. While nothing has been announced right now, there's really no reason why that isn't possible. Lego just released a set specifically dedicated to that Batman series, and I think the nostalgia would be high enough for that to work. Interesting. Raised it really high. And right about now, or pretty soon from now, Superman versus Batman Dawn of Justice, the movie, should be coming out, which is one of the reasons why I'm covering this game, so we could see some fun. Oops, I may have missed some things back there. That's alright, we'll get in free play mode. Let's take on Mr. Freeze. So some of those look like women, I don't know, it's hard to tell from this perspective, but up close. Right. So when frozen, you can break out ice by pushing it in different directions and rocking your control stick like crazy. So you can walk on these. You might think that those are actually just can't walk on those. Still can't walk on these. I don't think I'm gonna get superhero status at this rate. So we have a magnetic suit with another magnetic suit here. We have lava here. We have all the characters up there, and I can't even throw a Robin-a-rang or a Batarang at them. Seems like. We got some items on the floor. Let's break them and see if there's something here. Let's see, we have a pile of items here. And I can sit here and fight with them, but it's not working very well. There we go. Maybe you have to get one of them frozen and then switch to the other guy. And yeah, this is one of these back and forth fights. It wasn't very clear. That's what I needed to do. So we build this, another cannon, and then we'll step on it and fill up the cannonball and destroy that fan. Hopefully. And like most Lego games, you can sit here and tap on the X button all you want, but at the end of the day, that's not how you actually register a hit. There we go. Get one to start fighting, get the other to start fighting, get behind them and hit them. Heavy on the Y button. Now you could be playing this in co-op mode with another player, assuming that they are a good player. It might be a slightly easier battle than having to switch back and forth as a one player playthrough. Of course, this game is so targeted to young people. Your co-op player may very well not be the most mature or the best player, and so that might not be as helpful as you think to have somebody backing you up. So we have these items, and they're already ready to be built, but they're not in a pile, which is very strange for Lego games. Anytime we've had items that needed to be built, they've been on a pile, not neatly packed in a square. It confused me for a second that you needed to hold down the B button and build them. So now we'll just push this way. What is this gonna do? I have no idea. Don't know. I'm just doing it. Don't ask me, I just work here. Okay, that brings an ice block right over one side. Go away. They do punch really far, which is kind of cool. Ah, there we go. So Mr. Freeze has 2 more lives. Get behind him and see if we can hit him again. Getting frozen. Got him. It's always so abrupt too when you beat him with that final hit. They need to put like a fade out in it. Just you do the final hit, it plays a sound, fades out for half a second, fades back into the cutscene. Did we find any mini-kits in this level? No, I don't believe we did. And the Riddler has left us another clue. We're gonna have to collect all these clues and figure out what they're up to. Level complete, free play unlocked. Is there a challenge mode in this game? Maybe, maybe not. We got the glide suit and the magnet suit. And that means there's only 4 more suits as far as the levels go. Then there's bad guys we can play as. We only got 20 studs out of that because we died so often. Well, that is interesting. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.